Hey there, I'm Claudia King. I'm a lawyer and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Automio. I also own a law firm here in New Plymouth called Dennis King Law, and you might be familiar with our popular online brand of legal services called Legal Beagle that I launched in 2012. Back when I launched Legal Beagle, I really wanted to get started with selling automated legal documents online to Kiwis. But unfortunately, I just couldn't find the right automation software to allow us to do this. The automation software that I tried out was either really expensive, or the user experience was terrible, or it was generally just too inflexible. So instead of waiting for somebody else to create the automation software that I wanted, we decided to build our own automation software. This journey has put me on a mission to modernise the legal industry and help lawyers to stay ahead of the huge wave of change hitting our shores so that they don't lose their jobs and businesses to technology. I'm here to talk to you about why using automation in the legal industry is not as scary as you might think. If you have been feeling overwhelmed with all the doom and gloom in the media about how clever software and robots are going to take lawyers' jobs, and you're feeling a bit worried about what that means for your legal career and your law firm, then I'd really like you to give me a few minutes now, as I've got some handy information that you might be interested in. I want to walk you through and dispel 3 myths about automation that lawyers believe. So the first myth number 1, is that automation will undermine your legal fees so that you won't be able to charge clients as much for the legal work you do for them. So why is this not true? Why is this a myth? The first reason is that automation will actually allow you to stop doing the time-consuming, repetitive legal work so that you are able to focus on doing higher value and more meaningful and fulfilling legal work. If you think about our good friends in the accounting profession and all the changes that they've experienced, from calculators to accounting software like Xero to online tax filing, yet the accounting industry continues to grow and operate profitable accounting firms, and one of the ways that they've done this is by focusing on higher value work. The second reason the myth that automation will undermine your legal fees is untrue is that automation actually opens the door to create new income streams for yourself. You can automate your legal services into self-service products that you can sell over and over again online. For example, say you've got a fabulous shareholders agreement template and you decide to automate that, then you can sell that shareholders agreement over and over again online to other lawyers who want to sell it to their clients, as well as to your existing clients, plus new clients that you attract with your new online product. The second myth about automation, myth number 2, that you might have heard of, is that automation will undermine the quality of the legal services you provide, and it puts you at risk of providing bad service, or worse still, getting a law society complaint or hit with a lawsuit. So why is this a myth? Because you have control over the final product given to your clients. It's not like they're going to start receiving legal documents not suited to their needs just because you're using automation. You have the opportunity to go over and discuss the final product with your clients to ensure it is fit for their specific purpose. In fact, there are actually 3 reasons why automation will actually improve the quality of your legal services. The first reason is that your legal work will have better consistency. The second reason is that you don't have to spend time reviewing documents and fixing typos and other errors made by your colleagues. And the third reason is that your clients will actually be really impressed at how innovative and forward-thinking you and your firm are. The third myth about automation that you'll probably have heard before is that automation is really complicated and only tech-savvy lawyers can use it. So why is this a myth? Well, because like most software that we already use in our law firms, like time recording software and Westlaw, automation software, it does take a bit of getting used to and a bit of effort to get to grips with it right at the start. But once you're up to speed, a lot of automation software out there is actually really easy to use now, and it's improving all the time. Lawyers often say that they don't have time to learn new software, but with the huge wave of change hitting our legal industry, it's crucial that lawyers make the time, and we really need to stop making excuses. We need to make brave, bold moves with automation now to future-proof our legal careers and law firms. So the question is, are you feeling curious about how you can start using automation in your law firm? Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I've got a free training coming up called How Lawyers Can Defend Their Jobs in the Age of Automation, and I'd really love for you to register for it and be there. During this free training, you'll learn why automation is actually really good news for lawyers. I'll show you why automation gives you more of an opportunity to be an effective, happy, influential, and profitable lawyer than ever before. You'll also learn why you need to be an early adopter of automation. The benefits of being an early adopter are massive. The early bird gets the worm and all that. After this webinar, you'll know how to get as much mileage as possible from being an early adopter of automation. You'll also learn how lawyers can dip their toes in and give automation a go. Learn some easy and practical steps about how to gear up for automation in order to defend your job. It's not complicated and you can start right away. And some more good news, this free webinar is worth 1 CPD point and we'll email you a certificate of attendance afterwards. So all you have to do to register now is to click the sign up button that's either above or below this video or wherever you see the sign up button. Just click that and sign up for this training to reserve your spot. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.